There we go, Jeb. Goodbye. Let's go back into orbit.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, Terra Labs. So, turns out we sent Jebediah into space, but he outsmarted us and took some files with him, which we need for reasons. So, right now you're seeing me build a space plane that we're gonna use to launch into orbit, intersect his pension house, and take him back by brute force, persuade him to come back, work for us. That's correct. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just trying some things, put on some, I wanted to make a delta wing design, and yeah, we'll see how it flies. So this is gonna be our first test flight. So yeah, this is the first test flight. As you can see, the nose landing gear is kind of low, but that didn't really affect us in the end because we had so much thrust and lift. This thing was so easy to control, mostly because of its small weight and the fact that the woman flying it is you know, her life is kind of depending on it. We gave her a parachute, but it's broken, so she really has to make this work, otherwise she ain't coming back. Yeah, right, so we ran out of fuel. Wonderful. The plane is also glowing red because of the heat, so we tried to... Oh. So guys, this is our first test flight. That's right, this is our first test flight. You definitely didn't see any other test flight. So, nice delta wing design. Don't let nose gear distract you. The aircraft is very light, has tons of lift, and an insane amount of power thrust. So you see us pulling up, aiming for the heavens, where our pilot will end up. Not because she dies, but because our airplane will get her there. That's right, some way or another. Don't worry about it. We're well insured, she isn't. Anyways, yeah, you kind of see that our plane is turning red, fire red. Maybe some melting happening, who knows, you know, melting is welding, welds are very strong, don't worry about it. Alright, so we kind of lost control of our airplane because the atmosphere is so thin and we only really have aerodynamics to steer. So our brave pirate, you see her right now, jumped out of the plane. She has a parachute, so she's probably gonna be safe and can retell this later. That's right. You know what, thinking about it, maybe we don't want her to tell it later to other people and give us a bad rap. Anyways, because of the successful test flights, we've decided to build a carrier aircraft to bring us as high as possible into the atmosphere to, from that point on, deploy our orbiter and pick up Jebediah, fly back, and we'll probably put on some parachutes later because the landing, we didn't really work on the landing, let's just say it like that. So yeah, we're just gonna need some parachutes because, you know, even though we don't really care about Jebediah, we still need those documents. So anyways, here you see the crew going for the first test flight. I decided on a, reverse wing design because it just looked cool. And also because of the instability, it's also easier to turn. So we're gonna see how it works out actually, because I did not do any prepping and... Right, it might be too unstable. Alright, let's just give that another shot, you know. Might have just been the weather. Really, you know, the weather is of great influence to aerodynamics, flight performance, etc., you know. So yeah, you might notice that we go, oh shit. So there's some changes. We're not gonna do the reverse wing type. Also, we put some horizontal stabilizers on it and control surfaces because yeah, we kind of needed those. So yeah, so the reverse wing design didn't really work out because turns out, oh no. Oh, as I was saying, the reverse wing design didn't really work out because for some reason it pushed the aircraft down, and I didn't really want to put any more effort into that design because it just didn't work. Oh, what's this doing? Well, you see, right now we were airborne. Onto this design, you know, pushing down the front of the aircraft might stop it from flipping or taking off. Honestly, if at the end of the day we did not recover Jebediah, I might have to have some chats with the R&D team and the engineering team, and wow, it's actually flying stable now. I'm surprised. I'm well surprised. It looks amazing. No, we might actually be getting somewhere without spilling Kerbal juice. We might actually get somewhere. Perfect. Wonderful. Let's keep this going. It's going fast. It is going. Oh Oh, we just... So now here you see me doing some tests performing. Yeah, I decided to turn off half of the engines to see how it will react, how stable it actually is, and it actually seems to be handling this perfectly fine, really. I turned on the engine back because we were losing some speed, but I don't really think I needed to. It's pulling a bit to the right though, but I mean that's normal, coming from that all the thrust is coming from the left side, so that's fine. But yeah, no, it seems to be handling this very well. Anyways, yeah, let's see what happens if we eject someone. And yeah, no, that seems to be fine. We've got one more person, so let's see what happens when you eject someone at high speed, higher than we just did. More like supersonic, I think. I don't know how many mags we're pulling right now, and damn, wow. I mean, they're surviving, so that's a thing. Now we've got a uncontrollable airplane in the air. Problem for someone else. So here you see the two aircrafts combined. This is it, guys. This is what we've been working towards. So yeah, you might spot the problem that some parts are colliding with each other. We'll just see what happens. I'm hoping something spectacular, so you guys, the viewers, have something to look out for. Yeah, we're getting some serious altitude. We have a serious amount of thrust in this airplane, and the design is actually, I mean, I surprised myself. I mean, the engineering and R&D team really did their job great, because this kind of looks like a land speeder from Star Wars, like a, not a land speeder, one of those racing things that Luke used. Alright, so we're about to deploy the actual the orbiter. So let's see what actually happens. And igniting the engines, that's it. We're reaching some serious speed. So, oh no. So yeah, here we are. Yeah, it wouldn't be stupid if you had two aircraft colliding with each other that have to separate eventually. Yeah, that'd be stupid. Well, glad we didn't do that. Anyways, yeah, we're just going for a low orbit or low altitude separation of the two vehicles and test if it actually works out, and then we'll go on to high atmosphere and see how far we actually get into getting the aircraft into orbit. So yeah, as you can see, it's doing actually pretty fine. So I think we're up to high atmosphere test. So yeah, now we're really high up in the sky. We could go higher. I don't know how high the carrier can pull us. So yeah, I just deployed the aircraft, and for some reason the controls are absolutely screwed up. As you can see, I have no idea what's going on here. They seem sort of inverted or something. You can see, oh god, oh no, oh, what's going on here? Oh, right. Oh, what happened there? Right, so I've decided to put some boosters on it because it really couldn't pull us into orbit yet. I have no idea how to fix this, so I thought we might need some more rocket power. Also put some RCS thrusters on it for later maneuvering. But yeah, let's get it into orbit first, because it doesn't have enough RCS fuel anyways for any maneuvering really. We're really dependent on gimbal maneuvering, and I just realized these thrusters do not have any gimbal movement, so yeah. So anyways, we came loose of the aircraft, and as you can see, we've got nuclear engines right now, which have a lot less output as power. So that's why we needed the thrusters as well. But we can't pitch the nose up enough because the air is too thin. So yeah, we're gonna need some more RCS power to kind of help with that, I hope. We'll see how this is gonna be fixed. So yeah, there we are with 4 rocket boosters. This has to be it, or otherwise I'm really gonna have to talk with the engineers and the research and development team, because it's almost the end of the day. I'm losing my patience, and Jeb is still a free man. I mean, Jeb is still enjoying his retirement. We really cannot have that. So we activated the engine, came loose of the aircraft, just way to a safe distance away, nothing just happened, and then we have to... Yeah, so we have to switch the controls, and then we activate the boosters. What's going on here? Why am I going downwards? Alright, let's try to activate the boosters and pitch up. No, it's not really working, is it? Onto the R&D team. Hey guys, so it's the end of the day. I'm about to go home and I've just sent out a flight with the R&D team and engineering team to go on vacation and really think about what they have done today. Because we didn't come far, there's no problem, you know, mistakes can be made and we are here for them. So yeah, don't pay too much attention to what's happening in the background and to the passenger plane. So yeah, I mean, they get some time to really clear their minds and think about what they've done. And in the meantime, I might look for some replacements. If you have some ideas how to get Jebediah back, put them down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, that would be really nice. Otherwise, you know, you never know where you end up.